Hi, excuse me. I'm Rebecca Rader, as was stated, and I am originally from Maine, but I moved here with my husband a number of years ago. He's from here, so that's why we moved here. I'm a freelance graphic designer in my spare time. I'm also a writer in my spare time, and I worked in the service industry before that. Some of my goals I've had in mind while working with CodeU has been to become self-sufficient and to have better job stability and to never stop learning the things I'm passionate about. Why I chose the CodeU program. Tech has always been a sort of passion of mine. I've done coding in the past for JSync and MyBB forums, as well as Wikia, also known as fandoms. It's where I got my interest in coding. And I saw what other people were doing and I wanted to learn how to do it. And CodeU gave me that opportunity to turn what has become a hobby into a profession. And I look forward to continuing my education with this program by doing the data analyst pathway this next go around. What inspired this project? When it comes to learning about tarot, it's always been an interest of mine. I find most sites hard to navigate. They're usually full of advertisements and just really flashy. And I wanted to do something that was simple for anyone to use, but also ensure that the users would still understand, the what tarot means and what the reading means. So I also recognize that there's the way I've coded this has potential for other uses as well and other ideas I have. Some of the elements of this project are HTML, CSS, which I've been um, fluent in for a little while now. JavaScript, which I've just learned recently and have had a lot of fun with. Node and Express, also media queries to make sure that it will work on whether it's a cell phone or a PC and still look good, and a Tarot API. This is my project. As you can see, it's a 3-card spread that you're looking at, and has the functionality to draw a card and then shuffle the cards. And the data from the Tarot API comes across as structured JSON. The data is then parsed into different fields. So the title of the cards is one field. The description below the draw card button is another field. And then if you hover over the question mark, you get a pop-up, which is the meaning of the tarot card. And I also added in an export card function so that people who want to remember their reading. One of my most significant challenges was probably the functioning API. I had never worked with an API before, so it wasn't easy at first, but I stuck with it, and I had a lot of help, and a lot of it came down to just making sure my HTML and my JavaScript matched up with what I needed to go where. Then I also had a little problem with correct markup. I didn't realize I spent 3 days stuck on something because the backtick isn't the same as the single quotation mark, and I didn't notice it when I was doing the coding. So, sometimes with coding, it comes down to that little tiny detail. And this is my contact information. Feel free to reach out in any of the ways that make sense. And thank you so much for letting me present.